From the court to the concert, Caitlin Clark and Connor McCaffrey turn heads on a double date. But who else was there will shock you. Let's take a closer look. The basketball world's brightest young stars aligned for a memorable evening as Indiana Fever's Caitlin Clark and her boyfriend Connor McCaffrey joined NBA standout Tyrese Halliburton and his girlfriend Jade Jones for a double date at Justin Timberlake's concert. The group attended Timberlake's Forget Tomorrow World Tour at Indianapolis's Gainbridge Fieldhouse, marking another high-profile appearance for Clark during the basketball offseason. Jones documented the evening through her Instagram story, sharing glimpses of the couples enjoying Timberlake's performance alongside snapshots of their stylish outfits. Clark, the 22-year-old WNBA star, turned heads with her chic off-court fashion, choosing a white long-sleeve crop top paired with high-waisted denim jeans. Her outfit blended simplicity and elegance, highlighting her effortless sense of style. Her boyfriend, McCaffrey, complemented her look perfectly, wearing a crisp white shirt layered under a tan jacket that added a casual yet polished touch. Meanwhile, NBA's two-time All-Star Halliburton caught attention with his bold choice of a black-and-white ensemble that confidence. His girlfriend, Jones, added her own flair to the evening, wearing a sleek and sophisticated dark-colored long-sleeve top that balanced the group's stylish appearance. Together, the group showcased a blend of modern fashion and laid-back elegance, making their outing even more memorable. This concert outing adds to Clark's growing list of high-profile appearances during the off-season. She previously made headlines with her two-day attendance at Taylor Swift's Eras Tour, demonstrating her ability to balance her professional basketball career with personal enjoyment and cultural experiences. The evening held particular significance as it brought together two of Indiana's most prominent basketball figures. Clark, who has taken the WNBA by storm with the Fever, and Halliburton, the NBA All-Star who has revitalized the Indiana Pacers, represent the future of basketball in Indianapolis. The timing of this double date coincided with a significant milestone in Clark's career. She was recently named Time Magazine's Athlete of the Year, an achievement that prompted a touching response from McCaffrey. The former Iowa Hawkeye expressed his pride and support through social media, sharing Time's cover featuring Clark with a heartfelt caption of 3 heart hands emojis. This social media gesture from McCaffrey highlighted the couple's supportive relationship, which has remained strong throughout Clark's transition from college basketball superstar to WNBA phenomenon. Their relationship, which began during their time at Iowa, has weathered the challenges of professional sports and heightened public attention. But wait, there is more. The evening showed how Clark has maintained a balance between her professional achievements and personal life. Despite the intense spotlight that follows her as one of basketball's most recognizable faces, she continues to enjoy normal activities like concert-going and double dates with friends. The coupling of Clark and Halliburton at this event also symbolizes the growing synergy between the NBA and WNBA in Indianapolis. Both players have brought renewed energy and attention to their respective teams, contributing to the city's rich basketball culture. Jones's documentation of the evening through Instagram offered fans a rare glimpse into the personal lives of these athletic stars. The casual nature of their outing, from their choice of attire to their visible enjoyment of the concert, presented a relatable side to these high-profile athletes. The concert appearance comes during a period of remarkable achievement for Clark. Her selection as Time's Athlete of the Year caps a transformative period in her career, marking her successful transition from college basketball to the professional ranks. This recognition places her among an elite group of athletes who have transcended their sport to become cultural icons. McCaffrey's public celebration of Clark's Time Magazine honor reflects the continued support system that has helped facilitate her success. His subtle yet meaningful social media post demonstrated how their relationship has evolved from their shared basketball background at Iowa to supporting each other's individual paths in the sport.
This is not the same as what it was. Me and you, we cannot go and just walk around like nobody knows who you are. That's not the reality of the situation.
The evening served as a reminder that even as Clark continues to break records and reshape women's basketball, she maintains connections to both her personal relationships and the broader basketball community. Her ability to balance these elements while enjoying normal social activities speaks to her maturity and groundedness despite her meteoric rise to fame. This double date night represents more than just a casual evening out. It showcases how young athletes like Clark and Halliburton can maintain their personal lives while carrying the weight of being the faces of their respective leagues. Their choice to spend time together off the court also highlights the growing interconnectedness of the NBA and WNBA communities, particularly in basketball-centric cities like Indianapolis. The presence of both couples at Timberlake's concert also demonstrates the increasing cultural influence of basketball stars beyond the sport. Their attendance at high-profile entertainment events reflects the evolving role of athletes as cultural figures who bridge the worlds of sports and entertainment. As Clark continues to make her mark in the WNBA, moments like these provide valuable insight into how she balances her professional obligations with personal enjoyment. The support of McCaffrey, coupled with friendships with fellow athletes like Halliburton, creates a strong foundation as she navigates the demands of professional basketball and growing celebrity. Through this evening, fans got to see a different side of these athletes, not as competitors on the court, but as young people enjoying music, fashion, and friendship. It's these moments that help humanize sports stars and create deeper connections with their fans, while also showing that success in professional athletics doesn't preclude having a normal social life. The event also highlighted Indianapolis's growing status as a city where both NBA and WNBA stars can thrive, both professionally and personally. The presence of Clark and Halliburton at local events strengthens their connections to the community and helps build the city's reputation as a premier basketball destination.
Noah Lyles sells tickets. Noah Lyles has a storyline. Noah Lyles is the fastest man in the world. Noah Lyles is the face of USA track and field. It's the truth.
Track and field has always been a sport where athletic excellence speaks volumes, but in today's media-driven world, the story behind the athlete often carries just as much weight as their performance on the track. This fascinating dynamic was recently brought to light when world champion hurdler Grant Holloway made some remarkably candid observations about his fellow American track star Noah Lyles, sparking intense discussions within the athletics community. In a recent press conference, Holloway addressed a tweet he had posted that stated, "Noah Lyles sells tickets, but Grant Holloway does not." Rather than backtrack or soften his stance, Holloway doubled down with a series of frank statements that laid bare the reality of track and field's current landscape. His words weren't bitter or resentful. Instead, they offered a clear-eyed assessment of how star power and marketability work in modern athletics. Noah Lyles sells tickets. Noah Lyles has a storyline. Noah Lyles is the fastest man in the world. Noah Lyles is the face of USA track and field.
Everything I'm saying is not false about Noah. I'm a hurdler. I'm a world champion. Noah Lyles and I have the same exact resume. Actually, we don't. I have a silver, he has a bronze, but I think between like that, we both have Olympic medals, we both have world titles. But Noah is more so in the limelight. He does a sexy event. I know what event I do, and I think I'm fully capable of doing what Noah's is doing, but Noah Lyles has a storyline. He's trying to do something that hasn't been done, I think, since Tyson Gay, Allison Felix type of era. So they're going to push that. And I don't have a problem with it, but like my thing is it's unfair sometimes when you have athletes that run the 400.
Holloway stated matter-of-factly. What makes these comments particularly intriguing is that they come from an athlete who shares a similarly impressive competitive resume with Lyles. Both men are world champions, both have Olympic medals. Holloway with a silver, Lyles with a bronze, yet their public profiles couldn't be more different. The contrast becomes even more striking when examining their recent achievements. Holloway has dominated the hurdles event, establishing himself as one of the most consistent performers in track and field. Meanwhile, Lyles has captured public imagination with his pursuit of sprinting excellence and his larger-than-life personality. Holloway's observations extend beyond simple ticket sales. He acknowledges that Lyles possesses something that can't be manufactured, a compelling narrative. Noah has a storyline, Holloway explained. He's trying to do something that hasn't been done since the Tyson Gay, Allison Felix type of era. This recognition of the power of narrative in modern sports demonstrates Holloway's sophisticated understanding of the athletics business landscape. But perhaps the most revealing aspect of Holloway's comments came when discussing the upcoming Netflix Sprint documentary. While many athletes might jump at the chance for increased visibility, Holloway's response was characteristically direct. "I don't want to be involved at all. Like everybody knows, I like to keep my life private. What you see on the track is the only thing you get from me." This stance presents a fascinating counterpoint to the modern assumption that all athletes should strive for maximum media exposure. The dynamics between these two American track stars highlight a broader transformation within track and field. The sport is no longer just about who crosses the finish line first. It's about who can capture the public's imagination and maintain their attention between major competitions. Lyles has masterfully positioned himself in this new paradigm, combining athletic excellence with magnetic charisma and compelling personal narratives. Noah Lyles has established himself as one of track and field's most prominent sprinters. He is a world champion in both 100 meters and 200 meters events, demonstrating exceptional versatility in sprint distances. His career highlights include multiple Diamond League titles and a bronze medal from the Olympics. Lyles has particularly dominated the 200-meter event, where he has consistently shown remarkable speed and racing strategy. Grant Holloway has become one of track and field's most accomplished hurdlers. He is a world champion in the 110-meter hurdles and holds the indoor 60-meter hurdles world record. His Olympic success includes a silver medal in the 110-meter hurdles. Holloway's hurdling technique has been praised for its efficiency and consistency, making him one of the most reliable performers in his event. Both athletes share similar levels of competitive achievement, each holding multiple world titles and Olympic medals. However, their specialties differ significantly, Lyles in sprints and Holloway in hurdles. What's particularly interesting is that while they have comparable athletic accomplishments, their public profiles and media presence differ considerably, with Lyles generally receiving more mainstream attention as the face of USA track and field. Holloway's comments also shed light on the different paths available to modern athletes. While Lyles has embraced the role of track and field's ambassador, using his platform to address various issues and engage with fans across multiple channels, Holloway has chosen a more traditional approach, focusing primarily on athletic achievement. The contrast extends to their respective events as well. As Holloway notes, he competes in the hurdles, while Lyles runs the sexy sprinting events. This distinction carries significant implications for marketability and media attention, despite both disciplines requiring extraordinary skill and dedication. The timing of Holloway's comments is particularly significant, coming during a period of unprecedented change in track and field, with discussions about new competition formats and increased prize money ongoing. The sport finds itself at a crossroads between tradition and innovation. Holloway addressed this directly when asked about potential improvements to the Diamond League format. "Track and field is track and field. We're not going to be NBA, we're not golf, we're not NFL." This realistic assessment of the sport's position doesn't prevent Holloway from supporting its growth. He expressed interest in Michael Johnson's new track venture and emphasized his commitment to the sport's development. However, his approach remains grounded in the fundamental aspects of athletic competition rather than entertainment value. The relationship between athletic excellence and marketability has become increasingly complex in modern sports. Holloway's comments force us to confront uncomfortable questions about what we value in our athletes and why certain narratives resonate more than others. Is it enough to be the best, or must athletes now also be entertainers? Holloway's perspective challenges the conventional wisdom that athletes must constantly seek the spotlight. His choice to maintain privacy while acknowledging the benefits of publicity that others, like Lyles, enjoy, demonstrates a remarkable self-awareness and comfort with his personal brand decisions. The impact of these comments extends beyond just these two athletes. They highlight the evolving nature of professional athletics, where success is measured not just in medals and records, but in social media followers and media coverage. This new reality presents both opportunities and challenges for upcoming athletes who must navigate these waters. Looking ahead, the different approaches taken by Holloway and Lyles might serve as valuable case studies for future generations of athletes. While Lyles shows how to maximize visibility and impact through media engagement, Holloway demonstrates that there's still room for athletes who prefer to let their performances do the talking. It's worth noting that neither approach is inherently superior to the other. Both athletes have achieved remarkable success while staying true to their personal values and preferences. This diversity in approach actually enriches the sport, providing different models for aspiring athletes to emulate. As track and field continues to evolve, the conversation sparked by Holloway's comments may help shape its future direction. Should the sport focus more on creating storylines and entertainment value, or should athletic achievement remain the primary focus? The answer likely lies somewhere in between, but the discussion itself is valuable for the sport's development. The story of Grant Holloway and Noah Lyles represents more than just a contrast in personal branding styles. It reflects the broader challenges facing track and field as it seeks to maintain relevance and grow its audience in an increasingly competitive sports entertainment landscape. As we look to the future of track and field, perhaps the most valuable lesson from this story is that there's room for different approaches to success. Whether an athlete chooses to embrace the spotlight like Lyles or maintain privacy like Holloway, what matters most is authenticity and performance.